Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Here in this video I will be creating an extra long black set with black and red crystals. And if you're new here, my name is Jess. I do all types of nail videos as well. Do not forget to check out the description for any of my social media, which will be linked down below. And I am starting off with my prep. As you can see here, I am going to start off by pushing back your cuticles. And a lot of you guys have been wanting to see how I do my prep, so as you can see I am starting off by pushing back your cuticles. And I will be linking all the products that I use linked down below, so make sure to go check that out. As well as do not forget to check out to see if I have a discount code so that we can save some money. And I am going to, next after this, I am going to be using a fine sanding band with my drill. And I am going to be just filing off my client's nails. You want to make sure there's no oils, no shine to the natural nail. Obviously here in the video it looks like I'm going really fast, but in reality I'm going really slow because you do not want to cause your client a burn to the nail, and like you don't want to apply too much pressure. So I will be filing all her nails. And after I'm done filing her nails, I am going to go ahead and cut her cuticle. So as you can see, I'm just going in with some cuticle nippers and cutting off her cuticle. Obviously, you don't have to do this step. You could just skip it. But I did start doing this recently, like a bit ago. And I got really comfortable and I feel like I could do it because honestly, I just kind of like one day kind of was just like I took the leap to do it. Obviously with my client's permission. So yeah, I kind of just got used to it and I see a major difference. I definitely suggest, if you're scared of doing this, obviously maybe you should wait or do it on someone that doesn't really like care if you hurt them or not. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I kind of just started doing it on myself, and then I did it on a client, I believe, with obviously with her permission, like I said. And I cut her cuticles. So yeah, now I just kind of started doing it on like all my clients because I see a major difference with my prep. So I definitely suggest, if you're not doing this yet, to take that leap and do it. You know, maybe you might cut them. It's just kind of like you just kind of have to take that leap for it. But obviously I'm cutting her cuticle, and like I said, I will have all the products and implements that I use linked down below, so make sure to go check that out. And I will be cutting her cuticles. And after I'm done cutting her cuticles, as you can see, I'm just going ahead and brushing all the excess off, and then I will be applying these extra long nail tips. These nail tips, I always use on her. She likes them long and straight, and I believe I cut them to about a number 7. If you use a nail form to measure, and I filed. She did want like a square, tapered squared shape, so I went ahead and did that, and then I filed from the natural nail to the tip so that way it could blend in. And she did want some red bottoms, so obviously I went in with this gel polish from Born Pretty in, I believe, number 30. Like I said, I will have everything linked down below, so make sure to check out the description to make sure you get all the right information. And this is how I do it. I've seen people use acrylic, I've seen people do gel on the bottom of the nail, but I feel like this is the best option if you're wanting to do some red bottoms on a client or whatever. So I just apply the gel onto the nail tip, and then obviously after each time I go through it, I go ahead and cure it. Like right now I'm cleaning the sides, and then here she's putting in her hand to cure it. And then I did go ahead and do this about, I want to say maybe like 3 times to get this really bomb red. And then I did go ahead and apply a top coat from BioSeaweed, which is the no wipe top coat. And I applied this and I cured it for a minute, and then I went in and did my acrylic application. So then here I'm going to go ahead and prime the nails. I am using the Young Nails primer, and I will be applying this to all the nails, and then I will be going in with the Modelones number 15 acrylic, which is just a black acrylic, as you could see. And then here we're just talking about which finger she wanted to do, like all black. So on this hand we did do the pinky and the middle finger all black, and then on her opposite hand we did the pointer finger and the ring finger all black. And then we did do both her thumbs black. So as you can see here, I'm just going ahead and applying my black acrylic from Modelones. Make sure to use my code so that we can save some money. And just how you would apply any other acrylic, I am applying the acrylic to her pinky and her middle finger, as you could see here. Adding that number 15 acrylic from Modelones to the nail. And as you could see, when applying this acrylic, and as you guys know, I did apply the gel to the actual nail tip. It won't mess up the gel just because I did apply a top coat to it. So if anybody's wondering if I'll mess it up, it won't. And the reason I apply gel and not acrylic, I feel like a lot of people either add acrylic to the actual nail tip, or they apply gel underneath the nail. I personally just feel like if you add acrylic to the bottom of the nail, it's going to make the nail too thick, and you don't want to make the nails too thick. So obviously I did go ahead and do gel. It's the thinnest possibility you could do to doing this method, and that's just personally how I do it. I know a lot of people do it different, so this is just another way of doing it. If anybody's wondering how you do it or how's the best way you could do it, personally I feel like this is the best way you could do it. And another reason why I don't apply gel underneath the nails is just because I feel like over time it's just going to fade out, even though you will see at the end that I did apply a top coat of no wipe top coat underneath the nail, just so you could see that nice pretty red. But obviously within time, most likely, just depending on who your client takes care of her nails, that's how long it'll last. So just a little disclaimer, I'm giving you guys my opinion on why I did that. But as you could see, I am applying this gorgeous black to the nails. As you could see, this is how it looks like. And after this, I will be going ahead and applying a clear and encapsulating my colored acrylic. So obviously I am encapsulating my black. As you could see, I am going in with a layer of clear because when I go in and file, I do not want to remove any of the color. So that's the only reason why I encapsulate my color, and I am using my Mia Secret clear. I am also using my number 10 brush, and I am using the Mia Secret monomer if anybody's wondering, and I will be encapsulating all the black nails. after I'm done encapsulating here on the ring finger and the pointer finger, I will go ahead and apply a thin layer of clear so that way my glitter could adhere to the nail. And I will be using the number 10 glitter from NailsBySafi. Like I said, I will make sure to link everything down below and make sure to use my code so that way you guys can save some money. This is like my go-to black glitter. So on the pointer finger and the ring finger here on this hand, I will be blinging out the whole nail in Swarovskis, and then for the other hand, we did do the middle finger and the pinky. And as you can see, I'm just applying my glitter, as you could see, and making sure that it's covering the whole nail, just because on these fingers, I didn't apply a layer of black, which I kind of should have, but then I didn't. I feel like there was no point because either way I was going to do the whole nail in crystals. So I kind of just did the glitter and I tried to spread it out as evenly as possible and not to get it on the sides where you would see the red. So that's just kind of how I did it. And I applied this to the ring finger and the pointer finger on this hand. So after I got done applying my glitter acrylic, I did go ahead and encapsulating with my clear, and I will be doing this to the rest of the nails as well, just encapsulating how I usually encapsulate with my Mia Secret Clear. And I did repeat the same step to the other finger. I applied my primer, I applied a bit of clear, and then I applied my acrylic, my glitter acrylic to be specific, and then I did go ahead and encapsulate it with my clear, and I will be doing this to the other hand as well. Well, this is what my application looks like after I'm done, and after this I do go ahead and file, buff, and all that. So I do go ahead and use a 100/180 nail file, and I also use a fine flat top drill bit to drill off any of the nails, and then I do go ahead and shape them. As you could see, she did want a tapered square type of shape, and I do go ahead and use a mini buffer to buff out any scratches, anything that was left behind. Also, I'm not sure if you guys caught this, but I did go ahead and file underneath the nails any acrylic that was there, because like I said, later on I will go ahead and use a top coat to make sure that the red bottoms look nice and pretty. So after this, I do go ahead and brush out any of the dust, and then my client will go ahead and go wash her hands. And after that, I will go ahead and apply my crystals. As you can see, I am using my Zule glue, I am using a wax pencil, and I am using the Jet and Light Cyan colors. I will only be using the SS9 and Light Cyan, and then for Jet, I did go ahead and use SS5, 7, 9, 12, and 16. So as you can see, I am going to start off by using the SS9, and to be specific with you guys, I did use 6 crystals, like right here, starting when I'm making the line, and then you will see that I do go ahead and use a kite. I did use, I'm not sure exactly on the size of the kite that I used, but I will try to link it down below if I could find it, if I could find like a specific link for you guys with the size and everything. So I did use 6 crystals going down, and then I applied my kite, and then I applied the rest of SS9 crystals. I'm not sure how many, but that's just kind of how I measured out to make sure that my crystals were nice and straight and symmetrical. As you guys know, I've talked about this a lot, and as you see here, sometimes I do have a client, I like kind of have a client turn her hand, so that's just kind of what it looks here. Obviously you guys can't see that because I don't want to show you guys my client, but I will be using the Zule glue, like I said, and I will also be using my Secret activator. So I go ahead and use my kite, and then I apply the rest of the crystals going down, and I will be doing this to all the nails that I blinged out. Like I said, after I'm done applying my light tint colors, I am going to go ahead and use the Jet colors and start applying those. I don't really like applying them in any specific way, but I do try to make them as even as possible. So like I said, I did go ahead and use SS5, 7, 9, 12, and 16, and you will see the same thing that I do to one side of the nail, I'll do it to the other side. So that's just kind of how I did it, and I just fill in the space, obviously making sure that it doesn't look too bulky. So I just went in and did that, and you will see that I kind of have my client turn her finger a little bit just so I could get those little crevices, so make sure it doesn't look like there's a crystal missing. So I did go ahead and do that to both sides, and I will be doing this to both nails as well. I'm done applying my crystals, I do go ahead and apply my activator, and as you can see, this is what I'm doing, and I will be doing the same thing to the other finger. And then I will go ahead and use a lint-free pad and clean the crystals and clean the nails, just because I did spray the activator, and I'm just cleaning off any of the residue that was left on the crystals and the nails as well. And then I will go ahead and apply my top coat. I did go ahead and use my Bio Seaweed No Wipe top coat. This has been my favorite top coat currently, and that's what I'm currently using, so I definitely recommend to go purchase if you guys are interested in buying a new top coat or whatever. But I will be applying this to all the nails. Obviously, you do not ever want to apply them to the crystals, because that will just take away the shine from the crystals and just make them look all ugly after you just clean them. So you do not want to do that. So I'm only applying them to the black nails, and I will be curing it for 60 seconds. And after that's done curing, you will see that I do go ahead and use a lint-free wipe and or pad, whatever you guys want to call it, and I get some alcohol and I clean underneath my client's nails. Maybe she didn't brush them, but I still go ahead and clean them no matter what. And then you will see that I do go ahead and apply my top coat, because like I said, she did want some red bottoms, and I did have a few scratches here, as you can see on the pointer finger. So obviously when I go ahead and use my top coat, it won't show, so it just makes the red bottom look better. And I cure this for 60 seconds as well, and want to make sure you clean it before you do cure it in the light. And after this, you do want to go ahead and apply some cuticle oil, and that's just what I did. And this is the final result. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Also, do not forget to check out any of my social media will be linked down below. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Also, do not forget to turn the bell so you can know every time I upload, as well as do not forget to check out the description for any discount codes that are available, as well as any of the products that I use. Definitely comment down below how you guys feel about this set, and see you guys in the next video.